is the first game of the in-season tournament. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Mavericks. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, Denver, right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
And I think for Denver, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Jones is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Gafford in at the center position. And for the Nuggets, the guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. The small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. And for these two teams, their first game of the in-season tournament. Greg, this contest will count not only towards their regular season record, but also towards the 4-game group play stage.
And Kevin, all 30 NBA teams divided into 6 groups of 5 with 6 group winners and 2 wild cards advancing to the elimination round. And it all starts here.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. The kick out to Porter. It's another look. And it's Jokic missing. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. It's a 3-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Here's Jokic following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Shoots over Gafford. Jokic, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that... Good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
Down low, here's Porter, and the rejection by Gafford.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Irving for 3. Denver grabs the miss, coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play. Yeah,
and in that game, it turned into a pushing early confidence to get that win.
And here's Irving after Michael Porter made the last 3-pointer. Here's Doncic. Dives to the hoop. Banked in off the glass.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go. And Brent, what do you say when it comes to Jamal Murray? It's all about staying healthy from here on out.
Well, we've seen both sides of it, right, Greg? When he's healthy, they're good. When Jamal Murray is not in the lineup and not confident in what he can provide to the lineup, not so much. So when Jamal is healthy, Jamal's a superstar.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good.
Jamal Murray at his size, the one impressive thing that stands out to me is that he will willingly go right at the defense.
He hits one. Brent, the Nuggets have been a top passing team in the NBA.
Such a huge part of their success. They're an unselfish team. It's so hard to defend guys who are not only willing to move, but willing to give up the ball to guys on the move. And that's what they do. Such a cohesive unit here for the Denver Nuggets.
Caldwell Pope against Irving. Murray outside. Jokic with his screen on Doncic. Murray, he gets that one.
Toughest thing to cover in the game, and Jamal Murray making it difficult on that play in the pick and roll.
Murray against Doncic. Sinks that one from the post. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
To the paint. Here's Porter. And Jones pulls it down.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And it's Washington missing. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Trailing here by 8. Wide open look here for Murray. Off target with his 3. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Murray.
Love the aggressive play right there from Kyrie when he gets into the paint. Determined to score, but for sure get contact.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Kyrie Irving taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And it's game 1 of a back-to-back for him. Brent, does that mean you have to hold back just a little to save some energy?
No, not at all, Kevin. You're going about this game to try to get yourself in the rhythm and play at a high level. And you can worry about the next game when the next game tips. But right now, it's all about this moment.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out.
Jokic throws it down.
Now, sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Mavericks leading by 5. Doncic dishes to Jones. Over Porter. Jones, no luck. Denver shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Outside Gordon. Back to Murray. And he uses the glass on the lane. Murray's got 5 points so far.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon solid at sensing when someone's open.
Irving against Caldwell Pope. Irving passes to Gafford. Kicks to Doncic. Lets a floater go. Tries again. And it's Gafford laying it in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
To the inside. And the rejection by Gafford.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Irving sets a screen for Doncic. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
And the first one at the line is good. And you hear it often, Brent, these Nuggets are a complete team.
Well, you have a historic superstar in Jokic and this incredibly deep and talented supporting cast. Got a great experienced coaching staff. This team has everything you need to win at the highest level, and they're proving they can do that. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Watson kicks to Jackson. Pass to Gordon. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets trail by 7. Jackson passes to Jokic. Can't hit from in close.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Denver's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Watson kicks to Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks leading by 7. Exum finds Green. Jackson against Doncic. Over to the left wing. The shot by Kleba. Wide open. Another shot. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
There's no end to the ways Doncic can score.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Jackson. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Green following the score by Reggie Jackson. Basket good. And the Mavericks lead by 9. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Nuggets. On the wing, Gordon. A steal. Now, here's Doncic. 37 points in the win against Chicago.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Right wing. Here's Jokic. The layup missed.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Doncic. And it's blocked by Gordon.
What a swat by Aaron Gordon.
Outside Jackson. And it's Jokic in the corner. A 3. Still a very tough night shooting for him. That makes him 1 for 8 now.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Doncic with the bucket.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. A different look for Denver. Jordan's checked in for Jokic. And it's Michael Porter in for Gordon. Here's Jackson. Jordan outside. He dishes it to Porter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Showing off some toughness. Good on Porter Jr. for absorbing the contact and getting that shot off.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Porter.
And when healthy, Porter Jr. is such a massive contributor, especially on the offensive end.
And Porter drops them both. 54 seconds left here in the first quarter. Doncic looking it over. Over Jackson. Doncic, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Porter dishes to Jackson. Back to Porter. Fires from deep. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Porter's got it back down to single digits for the Nuggets.
You feel like there's nowhere on the floor where you can really get away from Michael Porter Jr. Three ball goes that time.
Count it. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Porter against Green. Outside Porter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 13 points in the game.
Great finish from Porter Jr. finding a way to thread that shot in despite contact.
1 second left. No good that time. And so it's Dallas in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Green is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. No block shot. Denver grabs the miss. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. A second chance effort. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Nikola Jokic amazes teammates with his vision. Aaron Gordon says he's a basketball genius. He plays it like chess, seeing it 3 steps ahead. You've always got to keep your eye on him when he has the ball because he'll find you. Even if you don't think you're open, you're open. He's a point guard, just in a center's body.
Irving passes to Kleber. That one misses. The Nuggets trail by 6. To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Out to the wing. Here's the 3. Cleveland, no good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Nuggets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Watson's shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
So it's the Mavericks now after the Nuggets pick up 2. Irving looking for an opening. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Love how effective Irving is on the drive. His head is up, and he just cuts right through the defense.
Inside, here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Outside Hardaway. Gafford sets the pick for Hardaway. Right at the free throw line, and there it is for him. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Yeah, whenever he's got a little room, if the ball's in his hands, Hardaway Jr. looking to score.
They set the screen. Here's Jackson. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Jackson. Some last season stats for him. Last season put up about 10 points a game. 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And you look at his skill set, and I think it's just a matter of time before he commands a bigger presence on this team.
Yeah, just a bit rough around the edges, but he has the tools. He just needs to sharpen them.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray comes in for Reggie Jackson. And Dallas also making a switch. Jones checked in for Green.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Murray, no good. Dallas leading by 4. Pass to Kleba. Launches a 3. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now here's Murray. He had 22 points in the win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Here's Irving. Gafford trying to break free. Porter with a block.
Porter standing at 6'10", but he's got that huge wingspan, able to swat that one away.
Murray the pass to Jordan. Here's Porter, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. You know, Brent, I've got to ask, now that the age of college basketball dynasties is more or less over, do you miss it?
Yeah, I don't know so much if I've ever thought about it, Kevin, as dynasties, just so much as powerhouse teams that every year you see we're competing at the highest level in the NCAA tournament. So, not really. I love the open competition, and I love that players have a choice now to where it is that they can control where they're going to make the biggest contributions collegiately.
Free throw good. Porter. And Porter drops them both. Irving with it. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Chicago. Outside Hardaway. Jones kicks to Hardaway. And it's off from three-point range. The Nuggets trail by 3. Murray for 3. That shot off the mark. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. On the wing, Jones. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Brown. And Jones pulls it down.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it there.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 6 rebounds in the game. Murray against Irving. From 12 feet out. Chalk up 2 there. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
Murray finding himself in that mid-range position. He doesn't pull a lot from there, but he's capable.
Now Irving. 11 points in the game. Kleba finds Irving. That shot no good. Murray with the defensive effort. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Murray. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. teams changing it up here. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Jokic is third.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Doncic against Murray. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Monday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Doncic.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Christian Brown's checked in for Denver. Reggie Jackson comes in for Jamal Murray. All free throws good from Doncic. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. There's the pass to Brown. And a wide open look for Porter. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. And Porter's got 7 now in this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Doncic against Jackson. Pass to Washington. Fires from way outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he's not dominating this sport. We know that Jokic spends time with his other love.
And you're talking about horse racing, specifically harness racing. Jokic, that is the sport he loves the most. So it's right up there with basketball, amazingly enough.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 16. Luka, so skilled.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Jackson passes to Porter. That 3 off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Jackson against Doncic. Oh, an easy 2 from Doncic.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Jackson looking around. Passes it to Brown. From outside, off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 20. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Jokic. And again, Denver no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Denver calls timeout. A different look for Denver. Aaron Gordon comes in for Christian Brown. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Jackson. The Mavericks also with a sub. Green's checked in. .109 left in the first half of the game. Caldwell Pope against Doncic. Caldwell Pope pass to Gordon. Fader on the way. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. From about 19 feet, that doesn't go either for Doncic.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now Exum after the missed 3 from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Back to Washington. Lets it go with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Washington's got 6 points.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Pass to Jokic. To stop the drought, and Jokic slams it in.
Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Mavericks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Looking at Dallas, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things, and I gotta say they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. And now looking at where things stand at the half, there's some work to be done for the Nuggets.
You can see what the plan...
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
The small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guard, Caldwell Pope. And it's Jokic in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Denver.